Marshal Amir wanted to attack Israel right away.
The Arab media had been criticizing Nasser. Some countries had accused Abdul Nasser of hiding behind the United Nations.
Since the Suez War of 1956, United Nations troops had provided a buffer on the border between Egypt and Israel. Now Nasser ordered them out. The eyes of the world focused on a small harbor at the edge of the Sinai Desert, Sharm el-Sheikh.
Headquarters wanted to expel the UN troops from Sharm el-Sheikh. I told them, if we do that, Egyptian troops will have to take over at Sharm el-Sheikh. We will then be obliged to close the Straits of Tiran. That will mean war.
A blockade at the Straits of Tiran by Egypt could lead to war because the straits at the foot of the Gulf of Aqaba controlled Israel's only trade route to the eastern half of the world. Nasser, in the name of Arab solidarity, was going on the offensive.
Our armed forces are ready for war. The Gulf of Aqaba belongs to Egypt. There is no way that we will allow Israeli ships to pass through. The Jews are threatening war. We tell them hello and welcome. We are ready for war. But there is no way we will give up our rights to the Gulf of Aqaba.
In Israel, the people prepared to defend themselves. Their prime minister, Levi Eshkol, summoned his cabinet and military commanders.
I told him, until now, I was not sure what was going to happen. But after the Egyptians closed the straits, I'm sure the situation will develop into a war. The straits are a casus belli for us, and I told him firmly that this will be their end. This will be their grave. We commanders told him, we have no choice. We have to mobilize. We have to launch an attack within 72 hours. If we give the Egyptians more time, they will pack the Sinai with more and more divisions.
The generals saw Israel becoming increasingly vulnerable.
The Chief of Staff, General Rabin, was very worried. He smoked a great number of cigarettes, and he ate nearly all the nuts and raisins in the little basket there. And he was very worried because, not because he doubted the result of the war, but because we were really very unprepared for war.
Rabin asked Abba Eban for a diplomatic solution.
Rabin had said we were really not prepared for war. And second, there should still be some attempt to avoid it by exercising warnings and pressures upon the Egyptians. And then Mr. Eshkol sent me a note saying, what are you doing here?
Prime Minister Eshkol dispatched Abba Eban to seek the help of Israel's key allies. He wanted an international fleet to keep the straits open to prevent war.
I've been asked by my government to explore what these governments